center of mass of two thin rods of the same length but made of different material are given over here. If the meeting point is at the origin, which can be the center of the mass over here. Now first of all, let us assume that both these masses may or may not be different, okay, whatever it may be. If I consider the rod which is situated in the y-axis, its center of mass will lie somewhere over here at 0, L by 2, and the rod lying on the x-axis will have its center of mass at L by 2, 0, okay, because its y coordinate is 0, and similarly for the first rod the x coordinate is 0. If I write down the general formula of center of mass, x will be equal to m1 x1 plus m2 x2 divided by m1 plus m2. Okay, the mass may or may not be same. Okay, now over here the x1 over here for the first rod it is equal to 0, so it will be equal to, let this rod be equal to m2 and let this rod be equal to m1. Okay, so it will be equal to m2 into L by 2 divided by m1 plus m2. Okay, this will be the center of the mass along the x-axis. Similarly, along the y-axis, it will be equal to y will be equal to m1 L by 2 into divided by m1 plus m2 over here. Okay, so we have to calculate the which point can be the center of mass. There are three possible cases. In the case 1 over here, m1 can be equal to m2, even though it is specified in the sum it is not equal, but let me take this part. Okay, m1 is equal to m2. So the x coordinate, if m1 is equal to m2 over here, okay, if m1 is m2 over here, the x coordinate over here, if I substitute instead of m2, if I substitute m1 over here, the x coordinate or x comma y coordinate, if I take x comma y coordinate, I will write it together, it will be equal to x comma y coordinate, it will be equal to, x coordinate will be equal to L by 4, okay, and the y coordinate will also be equal to L by 4 when you substitute m1 is equal to m2. This is the first possible case. The second case over here is case 2, that is m2 or m1 is very large as compared to m2. When m1 is very large as compared to m2, x comma y coordinate will be equal to, when I substitute in this formula, if m1 is very large as compared to m2, this part will almost be equal to 0, okay, and this part will be equal to L by 2. This is the second case. And in the case 3, m3 is very large as m2 is very large as compared to m1, so the same formula for x comma y, okay, it will be equal to L by 2 comma 0, okay, just the formula will be reversed over here, it will be equal to L by 2 comma 0. Let us see which of the given value satisfies all these three formulae. If I consider the first formula over here, that is the first value, that is L by 2 comma L by 2. If it is L by 2, the other coordinate cannot be equal to L by 2, it has to be equal to 0. So first is incorrect, okay, first option cannot be available, okay. If I consider the third option, that is C over here, L by 3 comma L by 3. Let us take the x coordinate for the time being, L by 3, okay. So the condition over here, that is L by 3 lies between 0 and L by 2, okay, it lies between 0 to L by 2, so the condition satisfied is one among both of them, okay. So if I consider the L by 2, if I take the upper limit, if I take the L by 2 over here, if I take x as L by 2, okay, it will be first and third over here, okay. So over here, if I take the x as L by 2, okay, or L by 3, okay, the y should lie between, if the x lies between 0 to L, or L by 4 to L by 2 over here, the y should lie between 0 to L by 4, okay, 0 to L by 4, but since the y should lie between 0 to L by 4, but clearly it is given that it is L by 3, okay, it is L by 3 which is greater than L by 4, so the third option is also incorrect, okay. Let us see the second option, 2L by 3, okay, 2L by 3 is not satisfied anywhere because 2L by 3, the maximum value can be equal to L by 2, okay, so the maximum value can be equal to L by 2 over here, okay, if you take the x axis or the y axis, so it is already greater than L by 2, so this condition is anyway not satisfied, so B is incorrect, so D is correct option. Let us test this over here, L by 3, okay, so x lies L by 3, which is L by 3 is less than over here, okay, is less than L by 4 and greater than L by 2, okay. So again the first condition is satisfied. For this, the y should lie between 0 to L by 4, okay, the y should lie between 0 to L by 4, so it is L by 6, so it is clearly satisfying the second condition also. Okay, so the correct option is option number D.